welcome to a brand new video. Yes, it's the Fife Circle Line, Edinburgh to Cowdy and Dunfermline. I'm sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong. I can barely speak English, let alone pronounce Scottish words. Yes, it's finally here. And yes, I got this before the Goblin route. Yes, I will always call it the Goblin route. Or the Goblin. I used to call it the Goblin Line, but as someone on Twitter pointed out to me, the Goblin actually stands for, which I'd forgotten, Gospel Oak Barking. So that's the Gob. Then the Lin is Line. So basically I was saying Goblin Line. It's basically Goblin Line if I say Gospin to Oak. Gospin Oak Barking Line. So it's just the Goblin, not the Goblin Line. So yeah, it will always be the Goblin to me. We've got the new 170, of course, with the Fife Circle Line. It was on Train Sim Classic, and it was a great route on Train Sim Classic. Let's see what it will bring for Train Sim World. Now, will it layer onto the Cathcart Circle Line or the Edinburgh Glasgow? Let's check. So let's go timetable, and it's not there. So no, which is disappointing. I know it had only been to one station on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, but they've done it for the Class 385 on the Fife Circle Line, so why couldn't they have done it for the 170s on this as well? I know what they'll say. Oh, you can do it on the editor and all that, but not all of us know how to do that or want to do that. Some of us just want to get in the game and play. And plus, it will be good for when you're doing timetable mode, just to give it that bit extra on the line, you know? Just so you've got that little bit extra AI stock and making the station actually look realistic and making the play feel realistic. So I'm quite disappointed in that. I don't think it'll be part of the Cathcart Circle Line. No. I don't know if they come out of there or not, out of Glasgow, the 170s. I don't think they do. So let's get on here. Timetable, as you see, 170 in the 385. There's nothing else. They said that they're going to add in other stuff for timetable post-launch, which makes you think that they kind of rushed this out because of the financial year coming up, the end of the financial year in April, so they didn't have time to put in the other layers. So that's quite bad actually, that they rushed it out just because of that, which doesn't give me quite a lot of hope for the actual route itself. One good thing is, which I'll give Rivet Games props, is there's a branch line very northerly of the route, just I think it comes up just before the tracks join here or just after. There's a branch line that comes off that is being built as we speak, and Rivet Games has said that they will add it on for free, which is really good of them. So there's a line being built off at the moment. I think it opens in July. So after July, I don't know if they're going to be doing the build now, Rivet Games, or will it be done afterwards. But yes, the line in real life gets completed in July, and then Rivet will add it to Train Sim World for free, which is, you know, very good of them. In the Class 170, I don't know if they do an Edinburgh to Edinburgh service. It would be very good if they did, like a full circle. I'm just seeing if they like, yeah, kind of like the Cathcart Circle. And there is a line for, so as you can see on the map here, it does go round. So it is possible, but I don't think there's an actual, in real life, I don't think there's an actual timetable where it does go fully round. So unfortunately we can't do a full run of the Circle Line. There's not even any routes that go up on the east side. That's quite disappointing that there's no routes going down the east side. I think the east side is the side that 158 goes down, which we will get later on due to a collaboration between Rivet Games and Skyhook Games. Yeah, the 158 is in the Midland Main Line. So, yeah, we might have to do a free roam down the west side. East side. Yeah, west side, sorry. And do it that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the top since there's no round. So we'll go to Edinburgh Waverley to Dundee. So we have a good time. We'll go to the 10:58 service. We'll make it in May, June. We'll keep clear weather so we can. Should we do light clouds? No, we'll have clear weather. So let's get straight into it. Excuse me. We've got quite a few British routes coming out quite soon. We've got this one. We've got the Goblin, which is already out. And in the 3 to 6 month bracket on the roadmap, we have got a unknown British route coming soon and an unknown British loco, both done by DTG, as well as the Skyhook's 158 Scott Rail for the Fife Circle Line as well. So, let's get it started.
Welcome to the ScotRail service to Dundee. Calling at Haymarket, Edinburgh Gateway,
Let's have a look inside the train.
Aberdour, Burnt Island,
I think it's pretty much the same
Kinghorn,
as the
Kirkcaldy, Markinch. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
It's kind of the same as the 170s in that I get down in the Midlands. I go on 170s quite a lot to Nottingham. Of course, we have the cross country variant and the EMR version as well. They should have put some advertising there or a map instead of leaving it blank. That's nice. That's got rail. Put them up there. Get your camera up there. I think that is. It's a shame that you can't pull down the seats. You can do it in the cab. You can pull down the seats in the cab, but you can't for some reason on the trains. I think that's quite lazy not to add them in, and that's not just Rivet. That's DDG as well. And door sounds okay. Got a ScotRail poster there. And you've got a route map picture there as well, quite cool. I don't know why there's people on the train already because I haven't opened the doors. But yeah, other than that, it looks all pretty good. I'm not too sure about. Oh, that looks better now you zoom up. When it's down like this, it don't look that good. But in real life, that would still look better even at this distance. So the texture only gets better when you get close to it. And I'm pretty sure that when she was announcing what stations we were going at, it should have been coming underneath there. It should have been coming underneath all the stations as she was announcing it. So let's just open the doors for the passengers. Let's have a quick look around the station, see if they've made any updates. Poster there of the Firth of Forth Bridge. Okay. Got a ticket information thing in here, which is cool. It would be cool if you had they actually had somebody sitting in those seats. That'd be quite cool. Just give it that little bit extra realism. On that train either. The entire train doesn't even fit onto the platform. But the barriers, you can only go through one set of barriers, not the others. They might as well just open all the barriers really, isn't it? Especially if these have all got crosses on, so you can't get through them. You're not supposed to anyway. You got the shops again. You've got people behind the counters this time, but you can't actually go in the shops, which is kind of annoying. Why have all that space if you can't actually go in them? Passengers can browse in. I don't think they had that on the Glasgow to Edinburgh route. People just browse in the shops. That's kind of cool that they got that as well. But you can't actually get in. I guess they'd have to actually put in proper menus if they did that, and that'd be a bit lazy for them, wouldn't it? There's no one in Costa here. We know that's Costa, you can tell that's Costa easily. Shame they can't ask for permission or licensing to have actual real shops in as well. But yeah, they should have someone behind the counters here, have proper stuff on the menus and just instead of scribbles. It's probably why you can't, like I said, it's why you can't actually go in them. That's WH Smith's, of course. And why that looks the same as those shops over there, I don't know. Could have made it a little bit different, put some magazines or something there, just so you can see that it's not rinse and repeat. And you can play the piano still. There's a plushie. There's an alarm going off somewhere. You can't go in the waiting room again, big disappointment. You should be able to go in there. Especially when you've got that beautiful skylight there as well to look up through. So it's quite disappointing that you can't go through there either. On either side. This is where the Zoomers come in. LNERs. Why is everybody just all down this side? Why is it calling that Edinburgh Waverley? See, I don't get this, and this happens on quite a few routes. If there's a train coming in on this side, it should be saying terminates here, or the next train is for London. And I don't get why all the people are all down here. This wouldn't be happening, especially in this sort of space. They should be all the way up here. So why they're all the way down there, I do not know. I don't know how far we can go down here. We still can't sit on seats. Can in the training centre, but we can't here. And that's not a Rivet thing, that's a DGG thing, I think, because that happens on all train routes. That's as far as we can go. even though London's that way, isn't it? You go down that way to go to London. But I think the LNRs loop round or something, if I'm not mistaken. So they come in here, and then they leave this way and loop round. I think that's how it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. I would love to come here. Unfortunately, I could never afford it. In fact, I've got a better chance of affording to go by plane than by train, which is a sad state of our public transports here in England. Operation Depot. Not sure what all these barriers are for. Your ticket goes for everything you think. Nice poster here as well. And we've got some steps up here as well. You can't actually go up these steps to go up that bridge. I don't know what that fan noise is. Some more official posters here as well. No idea what that fan noise is. It's a bit annoying really, takes away from the ambience. Say storage. And that. A Rivet Games Cup as well, that's cool. Don't think this bit was in the original Caf Greg, coffee specialist. Don't know what shop that's supposed to be. Oh, we've got a map here as well, showing the route. There you go. So we can't actually, there is not a route on timetable mode that takes you up to Dunfer Lane. As far as you can go is Glenroth via Kirkcaldy. I don't know if any of the scenarios take you up the west side of the loop. We seem to have, where is it? There's another shop there, the pastry place. Got some cakes there and some scribbles. A Rivet fan heater there. Again, scribbles on the board. I mean, I'll give DDG credit, when they done their menus, they actually put proper stuff on the menus. We've got escalators here as well. They seem to be going a bit quick, don't they? And you've got another exit out here as well. Don't think we can go. There's shops up there as well. But no, we can't go that way. Fair enough. I wasn't expecting us to go that way. Do the lifts work? No, the lifts don't work. No, come on. The lifts should be working. That is a big selling point of the Glasgow to Edinburgh route, that the lifts were, they're working lifts. Even though not all the stations had working lifts on them, which again was disappointing. Is it because it's those platforms? Does this work? Ah, this one does. Okay, it's just the glass elevators that don't. So for some reason the glass elevators don't work. Oh, the platform's on this side, not the other side that I was looking at. Oh, okay. When's this train due? This train's not due to leave till 5 o'clock. And there's no destination, it's just got calling at Haymarket and Lithgow. but no actual destination. That's pretty lazy. Not to put the right information in. And would the train actually be here at 5 o'clock? This early? But it's not meant to leave till 5? Come on, that's a bit lazy and a bit stupid. Rivet Games, you must do better. Don't have a train just sitting there for the sake of it. And again, sort out that crowd over there. They should be more spread along the platform. I've never understood the point of having these gates here where you can just walk round. Are they there in real life or something? That just doesn't make sense to me. Dundee services, Glenroth, Dundee, and then we've got all these that don't have destinations. I mean, come on. We know it's the Edinburgh service, so why not just put... No, the Glasgow service, so why not just put Glasgow on there? And when's this train leaving? $11:15. Okay, that's fine because that's going soon, so that would be in there. But again, why is it not got a destination? There's another map there, I think. Let's get back to our train. The route's going to look quite empty, to be honest, when we get to. Start going round because we've only got the class 170s. There is no HSTs, which, given how much they rush the route to get out before the end of the financial year, is probably the reason why that is, because they've got to put I think it's a different cab. They'd have to change the cab model and put in sliding doors and everything like that. Put the safety systems on. This is how you do it for those that don't know if you're brand new to the game. Let's do that one last. Actually, it makes no difference because we've got that going off now as well. That's already on normal. Doors. Let's get some lights on. We want day. No, we don't want day backup, do we? We want day running. Oh no, that just turn the lights on for back. For the front. I thought that might turn the lights off for the back. Maybe they come on automatically when you do put on day running. What else do we need to do? Oh, you put the AC mode on. AC temperature. If cab air conditioning is switched on, please ensure that the cab windows are closed. If cab windows are required to be open, please switch air conditioning to vent. Okay. Switch that on. So what code do we have to put in? Okay, I thought it was a working GCMSR. Or did I get that confused with the Goblin? And you can also change the destination as well. We're going to Dundee, so we'll leave that as it is. I think we're good to go. I'm not worried about the timetable at the moment. Oh, close the doors. I just reopened them, didn't I? Let's get outside so we can listen to the train leave. So we need to be on the other side of it. I can still hear that fan noise. I think it's coming from our turbo star. Doesn't sound too bad on idle. I couldn't really hear it going loud. The engine start will do that later, or when we do an increase in speed. That seemed a bit blurry. It doesn't now. I had to zoom in and zoom out, but before it did seem a bit blurry. I think we was holding up that 170 waiting to come in. Got that stuttering, which is not good. They really need to try and fix that. See that 35? That looks so blurry until we get close up to it. It is quiet in the cab, it is a very quiet cab.
We'll soon arrive at Haymarket. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
There seems to be too much of a gap between the announcement bells and the actual speaking. There seems to be too much of a pause there. I'm not sure if that's what it's like on ScotRail, if there's that big amount of pause or not. I've never been on a ScotRail train, so I don't know. But to me it just seems like there's too long a pause between the announcement bell going off and then the woman actually talking. I'm not doing that. Braking's quite good on this. So I did brake a bit too early. Of course, we've got this station in the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, so I'm guessing it's basically the same. I wouldn't have expected anything to have changed on there. Doors seem to open just fine. He's got a load of that. seems to shut just fine. He's not leaving, so it's not his sound I'll be hearing. I don't know, there's something a bit off about the sound as it was leaving. Like I said, I hear 170s all the time at my station. We have two that come through, the cross country and the EMR ones, and they both, basically it's the same as this one, just a different paint job. As far as I know, the engines are completely the same. So I don't know why. It just doesn't seem right. It also took a long time for the train to go as well. I had to stick it in maximum throttle before it even started to move. They really got to sort that stutter out because it really takes it out of the game. You got the tram line beside us as well there. It's a shame that we can't actually drive the trams. Even if it's only for like 1 or 2 stops. That's a real shame on both routes, this one and the Glasgow to Edinburgh. There's a tram station just there. And that'd be quite cool. They'd let us do that. Because trams are basically trains really, aren't they? A lighter version of a train. It's now about to go up and then above us and round. I think there's a tram depot somewhere around here as well. The tram route goes all right. Look, there's another station there. They've taken the rails off now, so it still follows the route. Why can I still hear the train fan? That's something they're going to have to fix. I shouldn't be hearing the train fan. Oh no, we're not stopping here. That's right, we're not stopping here. I've got the Dundee service, if I remember correctly. is a semi-fast. Did I put it on? Oh, I must have put it on emergency by mistake. It just don't look right. All those people have just spawned on and walking up the platform. They're all staying down there. They're not spread out like they are at this end for some reason. Again, that's a DDG thing, not a Rivet Games thing. So it's something DDG need to sort out within the base game. You thought on the 4th iteration of Train Sim World, technically 5th if you count Train Sim 2020, you thought it would be something that they'd figured out. So I can't see the... It's not going to let me go over towards the tram line now. But all the way over here, I should not be hearing the train fan. That is something that they need fixing. I'm going to slam on the emergency brake so I can actually stop on time. At Edinburgh Gateway. This is actually quite a modern station, as you can tell. I actually failed to stop here in my last video and doing this line on the Train Sim Classic version. I'm shooting past it on the way down to Glasgow. So yeah, there's the tram depot. Which, you know, they've now left out the lines. Down there I expect that. Pylons only go that far. Oh, now the fan noise has stopped. Wow, it took us to go all this far for the fan noise to stop. That is really bad. That is something that needs sorting out. Look, there's another train station there, next to the tram line. Is that part of the Edinburgh to Glasgow route? I can't see what. I don't think there's a train. Oh, it is, isn't it? That's part of the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, that is. I don't know what that station's called. But yes, that's part of the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, isn't it? I remember being on that station and doing the review on it. It's a little roundabout there. So that goes right next to the tram line as well. Because I said it's showing that we couldn't get on the trams. You can see the little basket thing there. Oh, that's cool. I actually see that. One dog barking somewhere as well. Just done that to get back over. But yeah, it'd be actually quite cool if we could actually. Oh, we've actually got trams here as well. That's cool. And some buses as well. Oh, is there a tram leaving? I had a tram. Yeah, tram bells, but no trams actually leaving. That makes no sense. Is there an airport around here as well? Because that fencing looks like an airport fencing. So you've got the tram building here as well. It's nice if you could like get a tram and just take it all the way up to Edinburgh. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't look right. Tram Academy, yeah. You've got that asset going round it and blocking it off. So, yeah, that don't kind of make sense. If Be nice if they put the wiring in that here as well, especially being so close here. Yeah, but that fan noise is something they definitely need to sort out. Starting to drift backwards there. I mean, to real drivers have to not do it all the way up to notch 7. Just to get the train moving. Inferkenithin is next. Inferkenithin. Yeah, because you've got 2 sets of fences up there on the left hand side. So I think that might be an... I think that's why that station was built, the Glasgow Gateway. So it's a link to the airport. So I think there may be an airport over there. Oh, there's a tower over there. So there is an airport. Shame we can't see any planes there. It would take I'd say the model of the route is the model of the train. Looks pretty near spot on to me. I can't fault any of the modelling. The model looks really spot on to me. So. Saying going silent when we're inside. Still on the edge there and it's still silent. We've got 100 miles per hour on it. We've got an AI train coming down as well. Okay, that was a weird noise. That was a very weird noise as that train went past. Let's open the windows here. I'll fully hear the engines. Let me go into my options, settings. Let's knock everything down 1. I've got everything set up to the highest it can go. And see if that helps. I don't have to do it with any other route. I don't normally get as many stuttering. But let's see if that helps. One thing I have noticed is the grass and the flowers. It's got that growing effect. Like as you get close to it, it grows, and that really annoys me. It happens with Skyhook with their flowers, and that annoys me as well. The East Midlands line, Midland Main line as it's called. Is there really need for it? I'm sure. Most of the routes don't have that, so I don't know why they've gone for that. But that is annoying. That's something that needs sorting out. Because grass doesn't grow as you approach it. And here we are coming along the Fife Bridge. Oh, I'm not paying attention either, am I? Going way too fast. Imagine pressing my brake like that. It's going to stop us now, isn't it? I went too far and pressed the emergency brake. Right, while we're here, might as well get a screenshot. You have to excuse me. I do have an hospital appointment in a few hours, and I'm very anxious about it. Probably not the best time to do a review video, but I thought, I need to get out as soon as, because the ambassadors have all had theirs out the day before, and I don't really mind to come out as well. Once I've recorded it, I think I'll edit it, then I'll upload it to 4K, then I'll upload it to YouTube, wait for it to process into 4K, then release it. It's a bit too loud, isn't it? I suppose one would like. It's a I keep forgetting. It's a power control handle, isn't it? Power brake control handle, sorry. So we're not stopping at the next stop. Yeah, bridge over there. I've got to say the detail around here is really, really nice. That's just my alarm. I woke up late before my alarm because I actually fell asleep quite early. Sure, it's going to keep getting longer because I keep putting on the emergency brake, don't I? Oh. till we get to Inverkeithing. Inverkeithing. I don't think they've got this. I think that's a custom asset there. I don't think they have that bridge in the TS Classic version. Got a cemetery there.
Take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Turbo style. Shame there's no freight services either at the moment. I'm sure there's the freight trains on here as well. But I don't know if it's the car 66. Because all we got is 66s in game, haven't we? For some reason, Dovetail just loves to keep bringing out the 66s. We don't have any other freight trains in game. Hopefully that will be rectified at some point. We are way late, of course, as we pull into here at Inverkeithing. I swear that I'm just going to go off. That's better. So that poster had the plushie on it. Yes, let's even got it on there. Time expected at 42. We got here at 40, so we weren't expected at 42. But you can see it actually comes up on the screen when it's late. The bus stop there as well. Want to seal the deal for your business? Then you need a good ad. Advertise here today. So, speaking of seals, there's one there. He gets a fish there and his tongue pokes out. Cute. Can't go into the office. Got a coffee corner there as well. Penny and Eve's coffee corner. It looks like it's got like 2 toilet doors right next to it. Let me know what that actual coffee place is if you're from here. Can't go any further than that. I can't see. Just see about on the posters there. I've always said they should do a bike as a collectible, like bikes. Just when you get here, the bikes then appear. A little bus stop there as well. Sample. Simple. Hey, simple. It looks like a nice station. Like I said, I would love to come here. Especially travel on this route. It is one of the routes that I would love to travel one day and do a video for it for my main channel. I heard the signal, so I signalled back. It's the first time I've heard the signal. I've not heard the signal before. There's obviously a guard on this train. Even though I'm the one opening and closing the door. I've heard on the Goblin route that the door actually closes by itself. That'd be an interesting one when I finally get round to getting that. pause for a minute, go to the map. So yeah, here we are at E for Keithin, and we're going this way, and then you've got the route going this way as well. Unfortunately, there is no timetable mode for going up this side or down this side, unfortunately. I think that will be when the 158 comes in. I think they go up that side and down this side. Okay, and it's a shame that there's no full circle routes on the timetable. Well, there doesn't seem... I'm sure there's a line here. I'm sure I've seen it on maps before. Oh, there is, because you can go up this side to go here. Can't you? And start from like Glenroth's with Thornton and then go down this way. It's on the timetable mode. So yeah, there is a line here. And of course it stops here at Markinch. And I think the new line that will be coming soon, and which will be added for free by Rivet Games, will come off just before the branch line here, or just after the branch here. Once these two lines join, I'm not too sure. We'll see when we get up there. Oh, there we go. We've got a route map, so you can see here where it splits off. Kind of reminds me of the Midland Triangle, where one side goes to Nottingham and the other way goes towards London. There's a line that joins on here, on this side. Don't know where that's from. And then we've got some sidings and some sheds here, I'm guessing. Is that a station there? No, it won't be a station, will it? And then you've got a line that goes up there. Might be, I don't know. Until we go down that way, we'll have to do a free roam down that way. You've got a thing here as well. They may be stations. It may be this line that's... It's just like a fast line or something, and then you've got the two stations. Platform 1 and 2, that line goes down towards that way, and that platform that goes towards up that way. Because blue just means stations, don't it? Oh no, green is stations. Oh, I don't know then until we go that way and find out. We've got another triangle there where it... So yeah, I was right. You can do a full circle round there. So you can do Edinburgh to Edinburgh. So I don't know why there is no services that do Edinburgh to Edinburgh, unless it's the 158 again. Unless it's the 158 that does that circular line. And here's that branch line. I think this is the one where it turns off. And this is the branch line that's getting built now. Will open in July if all things go according to plan. And then Rivet Games kindly doing it for free. They don't have to. So I know Rivet gets a lot of well-deserved criticism, very well-deserved. But credit where credit is due. They are putting that in for free. So credit where credit is due. Let's drive it. One thing I would like to see from Rivet is, like I said earlier, if they can work with Skyhook again and make the class 170 available on the Midland Main Line in cross-country colours, whether that be branded or unbranded. Because we've got unbranded versions in TS Classic, haven't we? So that will be something. It's a shame that the Midland Main Line is set in EMT times, because if it was set in EMR times, we could also have the Class 170s in EMR colours as well. But I think they chose EMT to avoid licensing issues or asking for the license. So that is a big shame. Which again, it doesn't make sense because on the Glossop line they got an EMT coming into Manchester. even though that route is set in 2023, so again, yeah, that makes sense. I'd also like to see Rivet do the Steam Heritage Railway on the Isle of Wight as an add-on to both the Isle of Wight original route that they did and the Isle of Wight up-to-date route that they did. So I would like to see the Steam Heritage on both of them. Train Sim Classic. I did do different times. I don't know. It's just me that does it, or if any other player does it, or any driver that does it. That if a driver does it in real life, I don't know. But when going through a station fast, I always do this time. And I do the same if we're going to a crossing and put the little W sign. I hold it for a bit longer, so I'll go here. So I'll go like that, so it's a bit longer. If we're going through a tunnel, then I'll do it the other way around. I go. So yeah, that's why it's two. If anyone's noticed, I do two different tones for these stations and bridges, tunnels. I'm not sure if there's any level crossings here, manned or otherwise. I've not seen any W signage. The stuttering seems to have stopped now. And it's only on this route that I've had to change my settings. On my other routes, not so much. So maybe just for when I play this one, oh, there's a bit of stutter there. Maybe for this one we'll have to do that, but okay. I think this is our stop coming up to here. This is Aberdeen.
We'll soon arrive at
Aberdown.
Don't forget to take
That's what she said,
the
Aberdown.
before you leave the train.
Stop quick enough. I'll stop quick enough. Do you know, I've never collected all collectibles on any route. I'm close on the Isle of Wight original. I just need one ticket. I can't find one ticket. That's all I need is one ticket, and I can't find it anywhere. And I've looked everywhere. It's really frustrating. While we're here, we'll have a quick look. Some nice little flowers there. There's some scaffolding over there. We've got a route map over there. So I can't question the station models because I've never been here, so I don't know what they're actually like. So I can't question the actual train models, the actual station models. You'll have to let me know. Let's pop over here. Please do not do this in real life. It is a crime to trespass on the railways and you will be prosecuted. Ah, look, that's sneaky. There's a planter there. There's a bus stop up there. actually go around here as well. Okay. Please get coffee. Ticket machine, you can't get into the ticket office. But yeah, the station looks nice. If you're from the area, let me know. You know, what station details are wrong or what are right. Be interesting to know. Okay, there's no map. Once again, please do not do that. It is a crime and you will be prosecuted, and so you should if you ever did that. Close this door and get back in. When I closed the door, the directional handle changed automatically. I thought it did last time, but I weren't too sure. I wasn't sure if I pressed forward or not. When I closed the door, the directional button changed automatically. So that's cool. Now I don't have to worry about that. Scaffolding on there, that's a nice touch. No, we've seen that in a train scene before. And look at that, we've got the moss coming off the bridge. And that is a very nice touch, that is. That looked a bit tight to me. Oh, Rivet. We've just taken out the bridge. Eek. What station is this? What station was this again? Let's have a look. Oh, I forgot that. There's a map there. Abadawa. It's just that one over there. I thought the pictures over there. The sound, there's not much difference in that and that, even though I've only got one window open. Oh god, I've seen it. There should be a difference in sound from the outside to in the cab, even though there's only one window open. Let's close this window for a minute, it's getting a bit breezy. I don't know if it happens to anyone else playing Train Sim, but it does to me. It's very weird that on a hot day or a breezy day, if I open the cab window, I get a bit of a chill on my arm. So if I do it on my left side, I get a bit of a chill on my left side arm. Not so much on the right side, unless the driver's seat is on the right side. Which I don't think it ever is it? Unless we're in a different country. In America or something. I'm sure it's on the right side on this. But yeah, it's very weird that. Or if it's a nice hot day, you feel the heat when you open the window. It's very, very, very strange what our minds and body does. And let me know if that happens, if any of you get that weird sensation.
We'll soon arrive at Burnt Island.
Burnt Island.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Now we've got a dock area here. Cool. We are way behind schedule. It's lucky there's only turbo stars on this line at the moment. 170s. For some reason, I thought this was a ferry port when playing it on Train Sim Classic. I don't know, the station kind of gives me that vibe. Don't ask me why, it just gives me that vibe of a... not just because there's a port there, but it just gives me that vibe of a ferry port. I don't think it's wide, the opening's not wide enough for a ferry to be there. I could go on the other side maybe. But yeah, it just gives me that vibe of the station. It always has, for some reason. And the texture on the Dundee there doesn't look right to me either on the train. Even from far away it should be a lot clearer than that. Next up is Kinghorn. We're due in there at 11:39. We got some train lines down there as well. Oh no, they don't lead anywhere. And nor does that one down there either. Does it still connect onto the main line? That one coming up here? Or are they just old lines that they've not brought up? More graffiti there. Yeah. It's one thing about Train Sim, they always like to put their graffiti in, even if I don't know if there's actual graffiti there or not. Why is there cars parked in this park? There's a car park over there. Is there a boot ferry or something? Car boot sale? That we don't know about? Oh, a church. That's the first church I've seen. Anyone that knows me knows I love churches and cathedrals. But yeah, these cars all seem to be parked on the grass. Maybe it's a car boot sale or something in this park. Seems like a park, because look, you've got pathways over there as well for people walking. It's good detail. But yeah, so I'm just looking on the hills on those trees. See if there's any floating trees. Yeah, it's a bit weird that there's cars parked there. Let's see the HST signboard there, 75. At the beach over there. You've got actually people walking down there on the path as well, that's good detail. Walking along down there. Speaking of what I was talking about earlier with things we'd like to see from Rivet games. Oh, that scaffolding is way above the building for some reason. They've done it too high. Don't know what the builders were thinking there. And there's another graveyard there as well. Other things that I'd like to see from Rivet games is to update the West Cornwall line. Either add in some of the branch lines or extend the route. Add in the HST. Love to see the HST added, especially in the beautiful intercity colours, whether it be intercity blue and yellow or the intercity swallow colours, don't matter which one it is, you know, just add it. We want it in there. It's something that we want. The players want it. You know, listen to the players, listen to your customers. We want it. We don't care if it's just from A to B. We don't care if it's just one station. You know? From Pangington to St Ives. We don't care. Put it in there. Or if not, extend it. Extend the route and put the HST in with it. Sorry, I missed the speed in there, didn't I? Because I was too busy ranting. But yeah. Oh, I've just hit the emergency again. I was supposed to press accelerate, but not. I've just braked again, didn't I? Emergency. Oh, please forgive me. Going backwards a little bit there because we're on the decline. Going uphill. And yeah, I'd love to see the HST added to here as well, because you do get HSTs coming up this line. It's not a licensing issue because you've got the ScotRail branding, so it's not that. I understand that it may have been a bit too much of a rush when they wanted to get this game out before the end of the financial year, or the start of the new financial year. Whoa! Whoa! She's dead. I killed her. She just stepped out in the fucking front of the... Oh, sorry, my language. What the... Judge that. I mean, what the heck? Oh my god. Every driver's worst nightmare, that is. That passenger literally... Oh my god. I know that's not a Rivet thing with the passenger's behaviour. I think that's more of a dovetail thing. So dovetail, please sort it out. We are in the fifth iteration of the game. Stuff like that shouldn't be happening. You know, I'm still seeing people walking in the platform, like their waist in the platform, their heads in the platform. And now you're getting stuff like this. Can you imagine if a real train driver was playing this and he's actually had that something happen to him, and then that in real life, and then that happens to him in game, and it gives him all kinds of weird flashbacks and that could be very traumatizing for that person. Or if someone's had a relative and that's happened to a relative, and they're playing this game, and then that happens, the kind of flashback that could happen. Come on, DDG, sort it out. You know, thankfully that's never happened to me, and I've not known anyone to do that. But even that really rages me. Really need to sort out these NPCs. That's just not good enough, DDG. I know it's a DDG point because it happens across all routes. Caravan site down, right hand side down there. Before that, I was actually enjoying the drive. Before that happened. I mean, so far I am enjoying the route. There have been things that have been wrong. The fan on the train still being able to hear really loudly even though you're nowhere near the train. The grass textures, the growing grass as you get closer to it. The clipping that we saw on the bridge. The glass lifts that don't work, they should be able to work. If you can do the normal lifts to work, you can get the glass lifts to work. Is this our stop in 1.1? I think it is, isn't it? Ah, we've got a football stadium there. Is that a football stadium? Oh, you can't hear the fan now. Ah, that's good. Earlier you could. Oh, it's been emergency again. Oh look, Rivet security. That's good. Fife Escape and Evasion Training Centre. Got a number there as well. Ollie Ted Taxi Service. That's really bad texture in there. I know not many people actually look in here, but still should get the texture in right, really. Looks like a nice stadium. I don't know if it's a Premiership team or a Scottish Premiership team or not. But London window cleaners. Get the train moving again. They've missed out the managers' benches though. Why is there two goalposts? Look, I think that's meant to be where the managers sit, really, isn't it? They've done it as a goal net in there. I hear a plane. I don't see a plane. What's the point of hearing a plane if you can't see the plane? I've ranted about that before, about hearing planes and not being able to see them. If you're going to put plane noises in, then put planes actually in there. We know you can get planes in the game, we've seen them before. Obviously on the London to Brighton route, as well as on one of the German routes. I can't remember which one, I think it's the Cologne one. You see a plane going over. I think it's actually at Cologne that you see it. I won't go too fast because the station's just here. So this is Kirkcaldy. For some reason the entrance just reminds me of we're in the platform anyway, so it doesn't matter. We stop early. Stop. It reminds me of a shopping centre. It did on the classic one as well. I don't know why. I'm sure the Whitgift Centre in Croydon has like a similar roof but like bigger. Maybe that's why. Where's the next train going through here? 12:23. Oh, another graveyard there. Church. The sound seems to have sorted itself out now. Now I can't hear the fan. Siding there as well. Without a stop. Is that right? Shouldn't there be a barrier, train barrier there? Like you do get at the end of lines. I don't know. See the light there. I can hear a bell going off from the church. This church? Or have I missed it? I think I've missed it. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, it's gone from sunny to rainy. They put anything on the headstones? No, they haven't. I only asked because there was one, I think it was on Trains in Classic, on just one of Trust Trains' routes, where they put things on the graveyards, on the gravestones. So what started off as a nice sunny weather I like the noise of the handle moving as well. It's very well done. It'll help if I close the door, wouldn't it? They're not getting their umbrellas out. Nobody seems to be getting their umbrellas out. So that's a fault in the game. It's raining and no one's getting their umbrellas out. Of course, it's a sunny day. Why would they have taken their umbrellas with them? They could just say that. They weren't expecting the rain. Although I'm sure many Scottish people will say, well, it's Scotland, you should expect the rain. Even if it starts off sunny. I don't like all this graffiti that you get in TSW. They always seem to have this overabundance of putting all this graffiti in. I mean, to get the graffiti on some of these places, they're saying, well, yeah, people have trespassed on the rails. Glad I put the windows up now as well. So the next stop is Markinch, which is our final stop. Finally getting there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to edit. I'm not going to be able to edit this before I leave to go to the hospital. So I'm going to have to do it when I get back. Now, I'm doing this on a Wednesday. So there's a good chance that this won't come out till Wednesday night at the earliest. I won't have to do much editing. Just cut off the start when I start recording on my computer, and then cut it off at the end. Add in the intro and the outro, and then it's good to go. And I'll just put it into 4K. Summer rain. So you've seen throughout the video, you've seen the weather change from being bright and sunny to getting a few clouds in to going overcast. I didn't even notice. I noticed when we had a few light clouds, but I didn't notice it had gone quite dark. We've got quite a few graveyards along here, haven't we? Caravan. I don't know if that's caravan site or a place that sells caravans on the left hand side. overall I've enjoyed this route. I would recommend it. Hopefully they do improve it later down the line. I know they're going to be putting in the free extension on the branch line for that new line that's coming out, which is really good of them. I actually pre-ordered, so I got it on the 10% off. At the moment I'd give the route a 7 out of 10. But only because it feels quite empty without the 158s and the HSTs. When the 158 comes out, I'm sure it'll make the route look a bit busier, and hopefully we do get the they'll add in the HSTs at a point before year's end, at least. That's where the line goes off onto the other side, to the east side of the west side of the route. Of course, this train is going up to Dundee, and that's where the line joins on the west side, from the west side. And then it goes off there. As you can see, that line that goes off there on the right hand side, that is the branch line, the new line that's being done, that will open in July in real life, and then we'll be able to go down that way when it opens. I don't know if it's the 170s that go down there or the 158s. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. We'll have to find out when it happens. Yeah, but if we can add the HSTs to this, and with the 158s coming as well, it would make the route seem quite good. And we sort out this growing grass that grows as you approach it. You know, this route would go up to a 9 out of 10 really. Add in the other stuff as well that will be coming post launch. This route could shape up to be quite a really good route. At the moment, my favourite Rivet game routes are the Isle of Wight lines, the original and the up-to-date one. If they made the West Cornwall line longer and add an HST into it, or put in some of the branch lines and add an HST to it, then that's got the possibility of being a favourite as well. Just break a little bit earlier because it's raining, so the track is going to be wet. So here we are at Markinch. These ones seem to have their umbrellas out. Some of them. There we go. Yeah, so this is part 1. In part 2, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the training for the 170, and we'll go down from here and go down the west side of the route, which I'm going to have to do in free roam. So we'll have a look down that side and see what that's like. Unless there's a scenario that can take us down that side, I don't know. I'll have a look at the scenarios. See if there's one that goes around the other side. I doubt there will be if it's not in timetable mode. Yeah, thank you for joining me in this video. Feel free to, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Feel free to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification to get up to date with all future content. And I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and take care.